And as every single day, part two. I don't know why the internet does this, but it does. It is frustrating. It's disappointing, concerning, but we're going to keep moving on. We're going to keep moving forward. We don't care that they don't want the message to get out, because you know what? It's got to get out. So if you haven't seen part one, go watch part one, then come back and watch part two. Hey, Alicia, yes, we're back. Like I said, after God said, welcome to the fold, then that's whenever you got victory. Everything that you ever wanted, that's when you got it. Because you know what? It's like you like the angel of strength. People was wondering how strong you were. They were oh my gosh, how strong is this person? They didn't know how much inner strength that you had. And what you said, the way that you speak, what you have to talk about, it illuminates everything. The community, they're finding out things that they did not know about you. Hey, Ragnarok. Hey, Shaylin. People are starting to open up their third eye, and they're starting to really look at you as opposed to what somebody said about you. Because once again, this person is now wondering why they didn't just open up the gate and leave their situation and go to where you're at. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, here you are. You're just on your journey. You doing you. You had your plan. You set your compass, and you said, I'm heading north. I'm going north. And people were upset that you knew which way you were going to go. They were upset that they couldn't knock you off your game or get you off your path. They're upset that they couldn't get in your way. Like, hey, don't go there. Look over here. Look over here. Don't you want to go south? Don't you? It's warm in the south. You're like, no. They're like, nobody's up north, and you're like, that's where I'm going. Yes, because you knew it was time for you to move on, baby. You knew that life was balancing for you, and that door to romance is flying open. It's almost like somebody knew it was time for them to get up out of Scuttlebutt Station and go on, get their boo. The whole time somebody was wondering, like thinking that nobody could see, how envious they was, that they wouldn't be able to put two and two together to know that, you know what? Yeah, we got together, we ganged up, we tried to do this, we tried to do that. But I feel like you're, damn it, I hear this little airplane flying overhead. Please don't knock the internet connection off, little airplane. Fly over there. Go further over there. But I feel like, you know what? You were already a step ahead of this person. You was trying to lead the way for this person to go, for somebody to go. You was leading the way for someone to go through the door to value. This is you, that front horse, and you was trying to tell this back horse to come on this way, do the door to value. But you know what? Somebody, they didn't want to do that. They was like, no, I don't believe in your temple path. No, nope, nope, nope. Like what you had to offer, what you was trying to do was very low vibrational. Was evil. That's not it. That's not it. You was trying to help them. You was trying to help them. Archangel Michael stepped in to help them fight their battles. Archangel Uriel stepped in and was providing downloads. But for whatever reason, this person act like they didn't hear shit. They couldn't get a clue. But you knew it was time for them. But if they didn't want to do it, you're not gonna make them. You can't make anybody do what they don't want to do. You can't make anybody see what they don't want to see. But they're seeing it now. Because everything that they put out there is being mirrored back to them. Everything. They lied. They played tricks. They conjured up spells. Everything is being mirrored back to them. And the one thing that they miss the most, the one thing that they hate the most, that they are embarrassed the most, is while they're looking at this woman holding a heart, that would be you, and they're looking at how many little hearts are taken out of that big heart, especially that piece that's kind of missing in the middle. They know that they did that to you. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. And everybody's happy for you because you walk through the door to personal healing and happiness. And everybody knows that this person is getting what they deserve. This is what their just due is. Now they're wearing their heart on their sleeve. And guess what? They got that first little nick. Now they don't know what they're going to do because they're realizing now that was with you, healer of the ages. So like whenever you decide that I don't want to be healed, I don't need no healing. I'm feeling good in that devilish energy. I don't need all that. Take them prayers away. And you took them away. You was like, okay, done. Consider it done. Now they're worried. Now they see how they hurt themselves. They're wondering, is there still a chance? Is there still any attachment? Do you still have any feelings for them? Because now they want to be part of your happy family. They didn't have any strength. They didn't have any strength. They didn't believe in God. They didn't believe in a higher power. They didn't believe in prayer. They didn't believe in nothing. All they believed in was if I can touch it, if I can hold it in my hands, if I can spend it, that's what I believe. I don't believe all that other bullshit. They didn't have what it took to even follow you on your path. They wouldn't have been they would have been falling down every step because they're not strong. They're weak. They're weak-willed. They're weak-minded. They got a weak dick or a weak poo nanny. They're weak. You would have been trying to struggle. You would have been holding yourself back, trying to pull this fool forward. Especially whenever they're trying to fight you because they don't want to go forward. They're afraid. They're afraid of God, which they should be, but they are afraid of God. They welcomed in the devil. They welcomed the devil in their home. They welcomed the devil in their bed. They welcomed the devil in their business. They welcomed the devil in all their relationships, all of their relationships. And now somebody is remembering you, this caring connection, and they're looking at you, getting victory, and then they're looking at themselves. And what they see is not what they wanted to see. They know you have an offer coming up. Something is blossoming for you because you know what? You always was that person to show appreciation. You were always appreciative of even the little things. Even if you couldn't afford it all, you said, "Dear God, I appreciate the portion that I could afford." If you wanted to go out to eat, if you couldn't afford a whole happy meal, you said, "Well, I appreciate this burger that I was able to buy." It's that community. It's that community that got somebody fucked up. Tupac Ghost. Hey, baby. How are you? I love me some Tupac. Hmm. See, this person is like the community. That's what got them fucked up. The community, because the community was sitting there telling them, and these are people that follow the devil too. These are people that follow the devil too. They was telling them that you and your third eye, it being open, you receiving downloads, you believing in God, you believing in your ancestors, you calling on them, you believing in you having faith and everything else. They said that was the devil. These people lied. The community lied to some fool and said, "No, no, no. God is the devil. You see this pitchfork? You can hold this pitchfork. You see these pointed ears? You can touch these pointed ears. That's how you know I'm real." Talk about hating the choice. Courtney, you're not against the world. You got us. We got you. What's the message? Yeah. Somebody is really tripping because you get the victory and their life is falling down, collapsing. Now they see exactly what this community did, how this community, confirmation, how this community helped. They see now they should have gone through that door as opposed to, because you know what, it's like this person is sitting back thinking, well, wait a minute. Why was I so afraid? And they weren't afraid. They weren't afraid to move on. They weren't afraid to go forward. They weren't afraid to ascend. So why was I so afraid? They realized and they listened to the wrong one. They believed in the wrong thing. They gave credit to the wrong people and they discredited the wrong one. I keep working my way back to you, babe, with burning love inside. This is what I'm hearing. Someone's trying to come up with a plan so that they can come back. They're not telling nobody about this. They're keeping this under wraps and they praying. They want their money to come up. They working on themselves so that their money come up, their confidence come up. They open up their heart. They're able to listen to spirit. They understand that there are archangels here to help them and not to harm them. And this person now is ready to get on their temple path. Getting on them temple path means that they got to leave this devil behind. You can't take the devil with you when you want to climb the ladder, because that's going to be pulling you down. Morning, Tyree. Oh, that was the same song as yesterday. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. See, now somebody understands who you are. They should have appreciated you a long time ago. You the peanut butter to their jelly. You the butter to their toast. They know that they dry without you. You the one that smooths everything over, soothes everything over, quenches that thirst, makes it so that dry toast can go down. Now they appreciate your heart. They appreciate your heart and how your heart was always open for them. These envious people, somebody said, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. No. I wish I could sing, y'all, because I would do a whole reading just songs. But since I can't, and since I don't know the words, there's no need to put y'all through that. But somebody's like, yeah, hit the road. Telling somebody, get the fuck out, get the fuck on. And they mean that shit. They mean that shit. They telling somebody, get the fuck on. I get it too. Because somebody left them with completely feeling empty. This is somebody they trusted. This is somebody that they trusted to go to be able to take them through the door to value, but this person left them high and dry. And then they look over at you. You were smart enough. You was wise enough. You were strong enough to go through that door. And you even look back at them like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Are you sure you don't want to go? This is you looking at them like, I'm about to go through that door. And once I go through, I cannot come back for you. But they put themselves in a position. They put themselves in a position, and the only one that can get them out is them. The only way that they can get themselves out is to stop lying. Stop lying about your connection. Stop lying about who you are to this person. Stop the fucking lies. Somebody needs to stop lying because everybody knows that you walked away from that ass and not the other way around. They know this because this is they're still crying over you, and you just out here doing you, making money, living life, looking happy, glowing, laughing at all the funny jokes. This is somebody who said they didn't trust you to follow you. They didn't want to, they was like, nah, I don't trust all that. You can't do nothing for me. You can't do nothing for me. Only to find out you knew what was coming. You saw what this person was not going to do. You knew. That broken heart, it hurt your heart, but it broke theirs. Looking at the shadows, thinking about everything, somebody realizes they broke their own damn heart. It's always like that. Trying to do some fuck shit to somebody else. People want to know, how did that work out for you? Trying to do some fuck shit to somebody else. How did that work out for you? I'll show you how. Somebody got left because they couldn't get right. And now they got that broken heart. Archangel Michael is here, looking at the entire situation and saying, this is what you wanted. This is what you paid for. This is what you asked for. Hey, AJ. Hey, Nancy, how are you? You be blessed too. Thank you so very much. Yes. How somebody was not even balanced with you. They didn't even give to you. They was trying to not give to you equally. They wasn't trying to give to you what you deserve. They was playing games. They was trying to put you all off balance. But now here they are. They find that they're off balance, and look, they all in their emotions. That ship looks like it's about to fall over. Oh, because you know what? They didn't want to go through that temple path. God was lighting the way. You were lighting the way. You were this buck right here showing people, showing this person, hey, this is the way. They didn't want to hear that. But now they looking at you, and all they looking at you with is this broken heart. They can't get over this. This ain't going nowhere no time soon. This is something that they did. This is that self-inflicting wound. They feel dumb. They feel dumb. They feel embarrassed because here they are following somebody, some witch some low vibrational witch who was like, do this, and they doing it. They feel dumb and stupid, thinking that they was going to do it, and you wouldn't know it was them. You saw the snake. You saw them as that fucking snake. How dare them thinking that you was blind, because they was blind to see. You know, somebody promised them some bullshit that they couldn't deliver on, and it was just gossip. It was gossip. It was rumors. It was lies. They was following the crowd. This is the flying monkeys, you know. And now somebody is like, oh my God. You know, whenever you was the team MVP. They was picking you up, putting you on their shoulders after every game. It was like, yes, this the man. Whoa, making these posters and shit with your name. Everybody in the stands, you know, at the game, and they're like, Roger. And then they find out what Roger did, and Roger at the game, and they're like, look at this motherfucker. Look at this dumb ass. Sit your ass down. Boo. Boo. Get the tomatoes. Get the apples. Get the rotten bananas. People are lighting this ass up. They lighting this ass up. Roger's sitting there trying to protect themselves like, damn. Y'all not supposed to throw the hard fruit, are you? Somebody getting their ass lit up. Can't make that up. They getting that ass lit the fuck up by the same people that was sitting here saying, yeah, ghost her. You don't need her. You ghost her. Trust and believe. Things is getting ready to turn around. Yes, things sure did turn around. What they didn't see was Archangel Michael was like, you better not, motherfucker. You bet not. All because somebody followed a witch. Yes, Roger Dodger. Roger was dodging that shit, right? Yes, Spirit said, Helen, get in the boat. Come on, leave Roger's ass. You know, his ass is sitting here acting stupid. Get in the boat. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. Put this life jacket on. And put the floaties on. Like I told you. You're like, okay, Spirit. Yeah, because somebody, people are hating on this person. They're like, well, why would you do this stupid shit? Why would you act like this to this person when this person was only there for you? For the long haul. This person was loyal, honest, a truth teller, a truth speaker, but yet you chose to end this connection. And then you thought the wheel of fortune was getting ready to turn in your favor whenever you didn't see you had the best thing for you in front of your fucking face. But yet you gonna sit here and help somebody lie, even when Archangel Michael was telling you, hey, pay attention, fool. This is a fucking witch. This is a lying ass, pathetic, fucking do wrong, low vibrational, don't trust the bitch witch. But they didn't listen. That witch said, I'll give you everything. Everything you could possibly want and need. And so they moved forward. Their chest all stuck out, shoulders back, like they really are doing something, like they accomplishing something. And they did. The biggest heartbreak of their fucking life. That's exactly what they accomplished. This is some strong ass deep pain that they feeling. They don't know how to get rid of this shit. They don't know what the fuck their ego was so big for. Because you was the better half. You was the better half. And now this person is sitting here hoping that they could travel to you, or hoping that you come back to them. They know they're fucked. In that crowd, everybody that was cheering them on, Roger, Roger, Roger. That crowd is no longer supporting them. That crowd wants to close this chapter and move on. That crowd is now sitting there like, Helen, Helen, Helen. Because they realized who Roger was working with and what Roger was doing and what Roger was working on. Now Roger's stuck by his own doing. He tripped himself up. And all he can do is look at you. Look at you. And hope that one day maybe he can apologize for these lies, these horrible, horrific, horrendous lies that he said about you. And hoping that you don't know the truth, but you know exactly what happened. Ain't nobody foolish. Ain't nobody dumb. That's why Spirit said, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Put the life jacket on, the floaties, the vest, and the seatbelt. Get in the boat. We leaving. Yeah, somebody does not want this to end, but it is done. They don't want this to end. And you know what? And maybe this isn't really over for you. Maybe this person needs to understand that, you know what? You went to battle and you won the war. And that this person is the one who needs to cut out that black magic shit. You're victorious, not them. They're looking stupid. They're looking dumb. They're looking like, everybody's like, look at this motherfucker. You know how one day you look like you the best thing since sliced bread. Then people find out what you really did, and they're like, oh, the Diddy effect. One moment, everybody wanted to be around him. Everybody wanted to go to his parties. But when they found out what that motherfucker was doing, they was like, oh, don't answer the phone. He calling from jail. Let it go to voicemail. Don't pick up. Don't pick up. Don't pick up. Don't even click it off. Just let it ring. Let it ring. Well, if we accidentally pick it up, we could just say we didn't have the phone on us. We didn't hear it. The volume was down. I put it on vibrate, and I could hear it, but I couldn't find it something. Now somebody's finding that, this is somebody they was working with. They find that this person didn't have money at all. They were so busy trying to find, follow behind somebody they thought that they had something. They didn't have shit except conflict. That's what they did have. And they was trying to conflict with you, but they didn't realize, oh, you knew what time it was. You had already been through the storm. You won the battle. You won the war. You was just tired of fighting. You was just allowing your intuition to take over because you know what? You knew Spirit was there to protect you. Archangel Michael was there to protect you. All the other archangels and spirit guides was there to protect you. So you wasn't even going to worry. It's like you stepped out on faith. You stepped out on faith and did what you had to do. Just a minute, Sasha. She's at the door listening to me like, what else, mama? Look at my good girl. Mm-hmm. You know the truth of what they did, and this person is so overburdened of it because they were sitting here hanging with the crowd, doing fuck shit, dumb fuck shit at that. And you know what? It's like you get something. You get something for your good, for your hard work, for you towing the line, for you continuing to move forward despite the chaos. Didn't make a difference how confusing it was. You kept moving forward. There is a new opportunity coming for you. This is something that you thought was over in the past that you just need to walk away from. But now Spirit is bringing something back around for you. Something or someone that you love and loves you. Something that is your heart's desire. This is something that this is good for you. This is judgment and justice. This is all the Dharma coming back to you, especially for your home life, especially for everything that someone tried to take away from you. I'm telling you, this is somebody that you know from the past, somebody that maybe you wanted to build with or do something, but that something didn't work out in the past, but it's going to work out now. This is something that somebody tried to stop. They didn't want to stop this. This was this person that was trying to get in the way. But now that this person is no longer in the picture, they can't get in the way. And even if they want to come back, you're going to tell them, hell no. Hell to the no. You made your motherfucking decision when you decided to go against me. I don't need anybody who's going to sit here and stab me in my own heart in my own home. I don't need anybody in my family who's going to try and treat me wrong, do me wrong, talk bad about me, fuck with my money, fuck with my relationships, fuck with everything. I don't need nobody who wants me to be stranded, alone, hopeless, helpless, homeless, and crazy. Somebody had to get their shit straight. Somebody had to get their mind and their heart together. They got to do themselves better than just trying to come and give you some shit and you're going to be, oh, Roger, I'm so glad you're home. Fuck all that. Get the fuck on, Roger. What the fuck? Did you need something? I ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing for you. Not even a bar of soap if you're out there stinky on the ground. Because you know what? Roger left somebody. I don't even know what the name is, Roger. Just a minute, Sasha. Just a minute, little girl. She's like, damn, I'm gonna still talking. Yes, could be a Gemini. Because you got the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. Right, lots of splaining to do. Yes, you could be a Gemini. Mm-hmm. If something is coming, it's like that lost lover, that one that you could never forget. And you never lied to yourself about how you felt. Somebody sees you working on something. They see you creating. They see that you got all the tools that you need. And you know what? whatever it is that you're creating is going to be big, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be wonderful, it's going to be marvelous. It is going to be, someone sees that you have everything that you need to create what it is that you need to create. And this is why the universe is moving in your favor. You're about to get some really good news from somebody that you really do want to hear from. This is somebody who wants to work with you. This is somebody, this could be somebody who for whatever reason, I feel like they were, just a minute, Sasha. Either confused, in the dark about something. But this is somebody who understands that, you know what, they lost. They lost to their own game. Somebody realizes that they lost to their own game. Just a minute, Sasha. This is somebody who held back from you, who refused to see who you were when you was right in front of their face. What's up with this Eight of Pentacles and this Magician? Especially this Magician. Somebody's working on something. It's like you know what? I feel like this Magician tried to work on something, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Because it's like they was trying to get in and block somebody or do something, thinking that they knew exactly what it was that you wanted, but they didn't. Girl, if you don't give me a minute, you're outside, you okay. This is somebody from the past, though. Confirmation. This is somebody who was fighting against you, but now they see that you won the war. They were competing with you, but you won. Now they understand, you know, they should have been appreciative of what they had, because they see now you as their wish fulfillment. Now this person, you know, now they get a big wake-up call because you that gift. You was that rock. You was the stability that they felt like they needed. They had it. Now somebody's closed this cycle. They close this cycle. Something is over. Somebody they want to travel to you, they want to apologize, but they know that you are defensive, that you're gonna be like, I'm good. I feel like you have a big opportunity coming in, and this is why this person is now thinking about this. It's almost like they can see it, they can sense it, they can smell it. Confirmation, bottom of the deck. Yeah, and they know they have a lot of work to do. They got a lot of work to do. Hi, 13 Truth Speaks. How are you? Demeter, did I say hello to you earlier? This is somebody, they got a lot of work to do on themselves. You know, this is somebody who is that passive aggressive. They'll do some fuck shit and then act like they're the victim. You know, this is somebody that always got their hands in something, and they're it's got a scatterbrain. Yep. Yep, exactly. Exactly. A 304. Dear Trey Thomas, Somebody tried to make themselves look good, but it didn't work. You look good and then instead. And this person looks like they are all like charged up, they amped up, and they suffering. They're suffering because they was trying to make you suffer. They was trying to do something to you, but they did it to themselves. Okay, Sasha. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. I should be going to work at 2 minutes ago. And Sasha acting like she just about to have a conniption. Okay, baby, here I come. You're a good girl. All right, I love y'all. Today is Friday. I'll see you this evening. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful work day. Here I come, Sasha.